The Angry Chill Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Club is getting a brand new premises. They're moving out of what has been their home for the last few years at Jumpers Building and into a new location at Eurocity with plenty of space for mats. This will see them merge with the MMA club, offering classes too, as they hope to make their new home the ultimate contact sport place to train. Angry Chill continue to return from international competitions with medals. The recent trip to Sevilla to compete in Copa Kimura proved to be hugely successful for both adults and young ones. Co-founder of Angry Chill, Dualta Doherty, spoke to me about the new premises and their recent visit to Sevilla. Thank you for your time. Recent success, we say that very often throughout the year for the Angry Chill Club. In Sevilla, highest of the highest competition there.
Yeah, good competition in Copa Kimura, and I think like Lee and Abdul, our head coaches, have set just a culture of competing. So our guys are used to working towards a goal every few months. Some of them are competing every month, and then the results are coming. So yeah, Joe Williams made a comeback from competition. He hasn't done jiu-jitsu in a little while, but came straight out the blocks and got a gold medal. Absolutely destroyed his competition in style, and he's here today as well.
We're used to seeing medals for the adults, but in particular, a sign that the sport is moving in the right direction is medals for the youngsters.
Yeah, and look, we'll get talking to a couple of them right now. So, I mean, at the start when we opened up, they were all white belts. So you go to a competition, you're against kids who don't have a lot of experience, and we got a lot of medals. And then they all graduated into the more advanced categories, and then the hard work really started. So now we're starting to see the results of that, where they're fighting the best kids in Spain and they're coming out with gold medals. So we're really happy with that.
And excited to see the new premises, and we've been here filming quite a few times. It can get a bit cramped, it can get a bit tight in there, but you will be moving soon, hopefully sometime this summer, to some brand new premises. Tell us about that and how exciting that project is.
Yeah, new premises are secured in Eurocity. So currently, we're going through the build on that. It's quite complex. We should be there June at the earliest, I think, and worst case scenario, July. So that's 100% secured. And look, we're excited. The last time you came here, I said we were going to double in size. We did, and yeah, we're here to take it to the next stage now.
What kind of opportunities are you hoping this new premises kind of opens up for you guys?
Well, I think one of my goals for this place was to bring in a proper MMA team, and because one feeds the other, and a lot of teens like to do MMA, a lot of older adults like to do jiu-jitsu, kids kind of like to do both, and we've got a couple of really talented coaches in Joe and Ian, and they're going to be joining us in Angry Chill now. So we're super excited to put everything under the one roof. I mean, what we want is for people not to have to go to Spain to learn something. We want to be able to breed our own generation of fighters here. And yeah, I think it's going to be really exciting for everybody involved.
I think it's been maybe around a decade since we've had a proper MMA club and proper MMA fights here in Gibraltar. So it's good to see it come back, and your son Huey will be representing Gibraltar in a competition in Belfast. Yeah. One of the youngest, if not the youngest, to compete in a proper MMA fight.
Yeah, look, Matt Coulthard's been training the kids in MMA for the last few months. They're very raw. They've got a good level of jiu-jitsu, and I've just said, look, I'm going to throw them over there. I'll learn off some of the coaches. I'll download the information, come back, talk to our coaching team, and then see where it goes. But we want to create a pathway for kids as young as Huey to, be starting with us, and then as soon as they're big enough to go into Joe and Ian, and then they can start working them to get properly matched in Spain and all the rest. But there's a great ecosystem in the UK that we can be part of, and yeah, it's exciting, and it's just all about giving the kids a chance. Like,